Hi, give me a second to find the feed. I'm going to be doing chakra cards today. I'm going to be kind of talking about the collective energy a little bit. Give me a second to share this out and find the feed. If you're finding me, for sure, share this out. I was trying to explain to someone that I'm not able to share my content out because Facebook always has me locked in a ban, and I am blocked from sharing in any groups that are not my own. So for sure, take a second to share this out. A lot of people, they don't catch me live because of the time zone I just got moved to. I'm on United Kingdom time. If you're catching me on replay, share this out anyway. I give away a third eye activation off of every video, but I don't find the person till the next day so everyone can participate. So take a second to share this out. Drop your name if you're going to want a card. We've been through some serious energy shifts, so I'm going to kind of give you a collective energy report and talk about, the next month's energy or so right now. Alright, we've been going through a lot of collective shifts right now. There's a lot of the same messages coming through, and people are going to realize we've been doing a lot of self-care and integrating the past month or so. With energetic dynamics, we're going through a lot of spiritual ascension type upgrades really fast. It can be hard on your body. I know a lot of people hit these energy shifts and it's like you can't move or you're getting ascension symptoms. There's a lot of collective heart chakra purging going on right now, on every level, not just with Gaia, the earth, but with our individual bodies and collectively right now. So we're going through a lot of intense upgrades. This is pretty much a call for action, this energy. That you're going to realize that we have these amazing manifesting dynamics. I put up a channeling this morning talking about how energy and matter are changing. And you should be noticing that as we just shifted energetically, that your manifesting is happening crazy. That you can just be thinking about something and it will instant manifest now. And people are like, well, wait, I can't manifest. I'm sitting here thinking about negative things all day and I'm not seeing it. Look around the collective. Every thought that you're having is going into this continuum. Every word you speak, and everyone's always complaining they hate the world and the global elite and the world sucks. Well, take a look at your own toxic thoughts going on. They're going into this collective that I share with all of you guys, and that's why it's such a mess. This energy is giving us an opportunity to come into energetic harmony now. That we need to realize that as we're attaining these fifth dimensional frequencies, that things are changing and that we need to be very careful with our thoughts and our words and the things that we're thinking about daily, because that is what has made up the collective. And I think we can all look around and see this collective consciousness that it kind of looks a little chaotic, disorganized. I know a lot of people would love to see a change in the world. That won't happen until we have a change with our thoughts and the things we're putting out there. So you guys should be noticing that you're instant manifesting. The more aligned with love that you are, the easier it will be for you to manifest anything into your life. You're figuring out that the fifth dimension is, frequencies of abundance and love and having everything that you need. And we're stepping away from that old paradigm of lack, poverty, disease, and into a completely new one. But we're not realizing that we are seeding the new earth with our thoughts. Yes. And so why bring that third dimensional negativity with us to these new frequencies that we've reached? Every thought, every word is a seed, right? And we're seeding this new planet. We need to be more careful with the things that we're bringing into this new reality on so many levels. We have shifted out of that warrior mentality and into this element of Venus and Taurus. And Venus is the planet of love. So we now have Venus kind of playing center stage right now. And this is a time where we're going to see a lot of spiritual unions coming together, of the highest type. A very divine order occurring around us. A lot of people are going to start to collide into one another as we're merging these light worker timelines into one. And I just telling people, and I just did a video on the same topic in our sacral sex group. And I was talking about these spiritual unions will not occur on these third and fourth dimensional timelines, they will occur on these fifth dimensional timelines. And a lot of the light workers are at this fourth dimensional frequency and haven't yet, anchored into and attained those fifth dimensional frequencies out of having more work to do. And so we really need to put this stuff into action and start to transform our own individual realities before we see a collective change. But for the next month or so, there's going to be a focus on love, not just on your relationships, the romantic kind, but on your friendships and the love around you. Is it serving you? Is it a control drama? Is it a love that is liberating your soul or enslaving you on so many levels? And we see that a lot of this planet's issue is karmic entanglement between souls, where these souls have been coming back with the same people they really don't like, and they're all tangled up karmically with these situations, with these marriages and these kids and these things going on. And this is a life where we're meant to liberate our souls. And a lot of the obstacles that we have in front of us are through the relationships around us, whether it's your family, whether it's a toxic bad relationship or negative friendships, things like that on every level. So we've seen a lot of crumbling occurring, up until this point. And now we're going to see people aligning with love, hopefully. So it's a really good time to shift your focus to love on every level. This is a powerful time for love. If you're in a relationship, amazing. Keep working at that. When you're aligned with love, the entire universe is aligned with you too. So when people are living in fear, hate, fear, things like that, there's very little of this divine energy there. When you are in love and bliss in these higher states of consciousness, you know that this source energy is all around you and very much aligned with you. So we need to shift our focus away from fear, doubt, the lower frequencies, things like that. So many people are letting fear block them. I have so many people come to me and they tell me how unhappy they are in their marriages, in their relationships, but they are too afraid to try something new, not understanding that if you would take back your energy and your power, you would be living a completely different life in a minute, and that these are the obstacles that your soul needs to reach that source love that we're seeking. We all have this internal guidance, this intuition leading us. And just a lot of people have become very comfortable in turning off that noise inside that is leading you. That is source, your soul, leading you back to oneness. This has always been a journey of leading your soul home on so many levels. And so many people are turning off that intuitive pull for this voice of fear that is keeping you trapped and stuck and continually recreating the things that they don't want. And this can be scary. We are meant to be living in the moment, in the now. Yes, with, no guarantee of where we'll be tomorrow. We need to be comfortable stepping into that unknown and just letting, the universe lead us in every regard. And so many people have become very comfortable in their surroundings, but they're not happy. I think a really good gauge of where you are with your ascension would be to ask, how happy are you? Have you found a purpose other than prison planet and working? And raising kids and all of this? Have you found your deeper calling, your soul path? What moves you? What shakes you? Because I would say that 80% of the world is miserable. If you were to ask people, and they'll tell you, oh, I love my job, it's great, I'm so happy, right? They won't tell you that, trust me. If you ask, their ego will tell you how amazing their life is and how great their marriage is. But underneath all this illusion, I would say 80% of people on this planet are not happy, off of their soul path, have not found their bliss, what lights them up. And this is a really big problem because it's keeping people on those lower frequencies that come with this. And so, people are in these marriages and these relationships, but you're not happy. Why are you staying? Because people are trading their happiness for security, the illusion of security, right? Or whatever comes with it. So it is time that we kind of tune into that internal compass. This is going to take hard work. No one could ever do your lessons for you but you. This is going to take tuning into yourself, more faith and trust in the universe and in your life plan on so many regards, because a lot of people are getting ready to make some huge shifts in their lives. Yes, and a year from now, I'm hoping that you guys are living in a completely different version of reality, one that's so amazing that your mind couldn't even wrap your head around it right now. Right? Like plot twist, all it takes is stepping past that fear and you could be living completely in a new reality, a new earth, different frequencies all together. So we have, this overwhelming message of stepping past that fear right now and seeking love, finding that love within, and, seeking that ultimate attainment of love here. In my last video I just did, I said this is always meant to be a fairy tale story. Yes, where I know people are going to be looking around like, yeah, fairy tale. Yes, it was always meant to be leading you back to divine love. We didn't come through all this bullshit as souls to not have been with the souls that we wanted to be with when we made our life plan. So we have many things still blocking us, from these spiritual unions around us. But this was always meant to be this ultimate epic love story in every regard. If that doesn't resonate with you where you're at in your life, then you need to get rid of the things that are blocking you from that love. Usually it's the people around you. Make sure you guys share this out too. I wasn't going to do a feed today, but I'm taking on this class, so I have to come to work now. I'll be taking a couple classes this month, so I had to come to work today because I know it was like a national holiday yesterday, and sometimes it crashes the frequencies and does weird things to it. So I am here working today. My site link is above. This is a really good time after, last month's chaotic energy that you guys are getting back into alignment. Yeah, back into energetic alignment. So I'm highly recommending that you guys should get like an energy clearing, maybe my shamanic healing package if you're trying to have some energy work done right now. It's a really good time to get yourself into alignment right now. We've been going through some intense upgrades. I'm also manifesting energy healing students. I teach a lot of different types of Reiki. And I was trying to explain to someone, most of the people get led to, you guys aren't getting led to me for no reason. There's always a reason you're finding me, right? Especially since I can't share my content out. You guys are coming and finding me on some level. A lot of times it is because, I am a teacher in whatever regard. So for sure, check out my class section as well. Gretchen Hayek, good morning. Good to see you. We are working on our heart chakras. Me too. I've been going through crazy upgrades since Stonehenge that I can't even put it into words. I try and I'm just like over here mind blown in awe. So we're doing some serious heart chakra expansion fast. Work on forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. We're so hung up on the past, not realizing it only exists in our mind. Yeah, those timelines are gone. Yeah, caved in, creating new ones. If you understand reality, this was always just a dream anyway. Let go of the past. Stay in the now. Every day we get a new day, right? I could have like the worst day ever, and it's okay. I go to bed, and the next day is a new day to try again. Every day we get an energetic reset and a do-over. All you had to do with this ascension is make sure you're staying as high vibe as possible every single day. Judy Lee Reed, good morning. Your crown chakra. The best thing for any type of healing is to get out into nature. I'm doing a lot of healing here, you can tell, right? And integrating. So I was out in nature all day in some really amazing places. And there's nothing more healing than that, connecting with that elemental energy. If you're working on your crown chakra, for sure meditate more and get outside more. Nancy Richardson, good morning. We're going to do this feed and put the frequencies through the roof. After all the holiday stuff this weekend, it's probably needed. So I'm sending you guys good vibes. I have a really nice mantra on that I like. It's a sun mantra to clear any type of negative energy, and it's really powerful and amazing. So we're also doing some energy clearing too. Nancy, you're working on your solar plexus. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. As light workers, we tend to be around people that are on lower frequencies a lot. What happens when you wake up? You elevate in frequency. So just going out into the matrix, or going to do your grocery shopping, or going to your job, or whatever you're doing, we tend to be around people who are on different frequencies. So we're taking in a lot of negative energy, and we're giving them good energy, right? We're generally giving out positive energy, I hope, and we're taking in a lot of negative energy. A lot of people aren't aware of this. So for me, I have to take a lot of salt baths. Salt is grounding for me. I take on tons of energy with the work I do, so it really clears my aura on so many levels. Make sure that you're either, getting out into nature, taking salt baths, but if you're empathic, and I hope this whole feed is, or the light workers, right? I hope this whole feed is, make sure you guys are spending a lot of alone time recharging too, right? We don't realize that we need time alone so that we can process things, recharge, things like that. Gina DeFio, good morning. You're working on your third eye and guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. And you have guidance all around you. Most people just start utilizing it. You have more assistance with this ascension than you know in the unseen and the seen. For sure, ask your angels for more help. I say ask the fairies for more help. They'll do amazing things for you. Just ask for more help from your galactic teams. You have so much help. Judy Ledbetter, good morning. Root chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. And that energy that just swept through this planet was very ungrounding and just threw this entire planet out of balance. That's why I'm really excited to have shifted into this Taurus Venus element so that we can restore peace, love, and harmony and kind of start flowing in a different direction. Make sure you're working on your root chakra, letting go of fear, and grounding after all that. Make sure you guys are drinking a ton of water too. We have lots of solar activity right now too. Right? We have lots of solar activity. Make sure you guys are drinking tons of water too. Lynn Sheeham, good morning. You're working on your third eye, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. You guys know that some of my favorite activations I do on my site are my third eye activations and my DMT activations. So if you're interested in, expanding your third eye chakra, for sure check out my activations I do. Emma Murphy, make sure you guys share this out too, then you guys get top fan badges and you get more cards. So for sure share this feed out too. I always need you guys to Facebook bands. Emma Murphy, you're working on your heart chakra and emotional balance. Stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. I just got sick, so I really got thrown out of balance energetically. There's nothing like being sick to throw you out of balance. Well, it was more like ascension flu upgrades, right? But it doesn't matter. When your energy is out of balance, it will make your entire world chaotic. And you wouldn't believe the storm that I went through to follow, right? I'm always really balanced energetically, and I went through some serious upgrades and got ascension flu again. And so it really threw my world out of balance. It makes your entire world chaotic around you. So we need to be in perfect energetic balance so that we're in peace, love, and harmony around us and in alignment with the universe. For sure, work on more balance now. Good, Francisco. We're working on our throat chakra. I said one night a month ago of hanging out with Francisco blew out my entire throat chakra because I was laughing so much, and one night of hanging out with him, he is so funny to me, and we were hanging out camping at Stonehenge, and I was just laughing the whole time. Major throat chakra upgrades in progress, if you can't tell, a month later, right? So for sure, we're doing these throat chakra upgrades. We are two people that are trying to find our voice through doing these videos. And that is really your voice, your truth, a gateway to the fifth dimension. Get creative. Imagination, expression, originality, and passion. Kalani Worthley, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus and your inner child. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. We need to remember the universe sees us like children. Children is trying to teach, right? I know we think we're so old and all this stuff. No, we're just still learning. Tend to look at things like you don't know everything and you're just kind of in the moment in awe. More inner child healing. You guys know I do inner child healing activations and a lot of heart chakra work. Crystal Waldo. You're working on your throat chakra, communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. I tend to have a good perspective of a lot of you guys because this is my life, this ascension, and what I do with my mission. And sometimes you guys are my mission, right? Crystal, you're on fire. I don't even know if you realize that. You might just feel like you're getting lit on fire. Yeah, you're about to burn this place down. You're getting lit on fire, just in case you were not aware of that. Lynn Marie, good. We're working on our sacral chakra. Emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. When you're really tuned in emotionally, you're tuned into that, consciousness aspect there. A lot of water signs are very intuitive and things like that because you're tuned into the subconscious and the consciousness. So for sure, we need to learn how to become more comfortable with these emotions that we're taking on, not just of our own, but of others. As you're doing this spiritual enlightenment process, we're becoming more and more sensitive to other people's emotions, our own emotions, things around us. Riza Ann Roya Pepin. You're working on our sacral chakra. Yes, we have a lot of work to do, not just with the divine feminine, with the divine masculine. I'm real amazing with the divine feminine energies, and now I'm kind of shifting over to focus and work with the masculine. Yes, the divine feminine has been rising a minute, doing this ascension, we hope, right? Hopefully the divine feminine has been working with this ascension and rising a minute, and now it is time to, assist the masculine in rising as well. Keep working on your sacral chakra. That goddess energy is powerful. Queen Weaving, you're working on your root chakra, your base chakra, letting go of fear. Fear is our only obstacle. This is nothing more than a daydream. Yeah, you have your own universe. I have my own. I know we think we're just in one planet, right? Sharing it. No, you have your entire own universe. When you're thinking about fearful thoughts or fear-based thoughts, you're just manifesting things you don't like into your reality. Fear is the way that we are controlled and enslaved. If you can get rid of fear, you are no longer controllable. So work on letting go of fear. A lot of people, especially, I don't know what country you live in, but people that were born into America or live there now are generally working on your root chakra. So it's very important that you're letting go of fear, continuing to work on that chakra. The best thing for that chakra is grounding. Bernice Brown, good morning. You're working on your third eye. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. The universe is always communicating with us and showing us, its power and its magic, whether it's number codes. I was in a place yesterday and I got like 3 synchronicities in 10 minutes. I'm in the United Kingdom and I go in this gas station and they're playing this like American country song that's like my favorite. Things out of place, right? Things out of place in the United Kingdom. Just trust me on that. And then I got nailed with like 2 back-to-back number codes. The universe is always trying to remind us that we can surrender and that we're protected and it's okay on this path. Therese Yeager, good morning. You're working on your crown chakra. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. Katrina Andra Valek. I can't say it. It's Monday morning. Alright, you're working on your crown chakra. Presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Connection's everything. It's why a lot of people come to me. I hope I don't really have a lot of knowledge that I can give to you, because you guys already know everything within you, right? I can remind you at times of things you already know. But, I'm hoping people find me because of the love that I'm emitting and the love I'm offering, the unconditional, fifth-dimensional type of love that I offer. So I'm hoping, people are finding me not for information they think they need, but for the love and the connection that I try to offer through myself and my spaces and the things I'm into. Cam Thomas, good. Solar plexus, self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. Can we remember who we are for a minute and step into our power and our greatness and set all this aside? I know the illusion, right? We believe we are these limited roles. For sure, work on having some confidence in your abilities. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, I can't have confidence. That's ego. The two are very different. Have confidence in your abilities. You're manifesting what you're even doing here. They did not, if you are awake, and this whole feed better be, if you are awake, right, Lightworker feed, if you are awake, you have been activated for a calling bigger than yourself. What if this entire planet, no one else wakes up, but the people that God chose to be serving and setting aside their life for something greater than themselves? I know, people are horrified when I say this. What if the people around you are not going to wake up because God had to choose you to wake you up on some level? So I'm hoping that this whole feed is awake and is realizing how special and important that you are, that you got activated for a mission bigger than yourself. Only badass souls were sent to try to save the planet during this time with this ascension. I assure you, if you guys could see your spiritual resumes, you would be like, right? So, only, souls that have progressed to a certain 6-dimensional density would have even attempted to come here to serve during this life. You guys are amazing souls. Sophia Hernandez, you're working on your root chakra and possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. And you guys better realize that the entire material is going to fade away. You will have to lose the material. Have you ever had that happen where you lost all your stuff or lost things in your life?